So this first piece I'm going to read, I wrote it a couple years ago, and it was reflecting back. So I have been in Minneapolis. Well, I came to Minneapolis in 1995. I now live in St. Paul. But when I came here, I was young and wanted to be a performer and found my way onto the scene. And so this poem is about that, but really what it's about are all the places that we've lost and the memories from that. So there are people in this room who have traveled in some of those spaces with me. Some of them are going to be on stage shortly. So this is called Stuck in the Past. I came to Minneapolis in the sweltering heat of August 1995. Born a naive 22-year-old child, aching to express my love in a place that seemed so unforgiving and enormous compared to the town of 8,000 that I spent my first 18 years in. Now, 25 years later, I'm the elder at the open mic, and I'm stuck in the past. Not like reliving my high school glory, but more like a part of my heart remains in a place I can't go back to, except in brief moment of memory, triggered by melody and cadence. Some of my memories have been trampled by homogeny and gentrification, buildings with raised roofs now razed to the ground, dug up from roots displaced, disappeared, replaced. I cannot take you back to these stomping grounds because they're unrecognizable. There are no footprints for our guide. The energy has shifted. It's as if they never existed. Jazzville, Bon Appetit, the Blue Nile, Java Noir, Jasmine's, Red Lights and Poetry, the Bomb Shelter at Jitters, the Dinky Towner, the Foundation, Intermedia Arts, Patrick's Cabaret, Asasaya, Sursum Corda, Honey. One night in 2005, the lights went out at the Blue Nile Ethiopian restaurant, open mic. Rain poured inside the building into buckets and pans as poets pontificated in the darkness. Truth Maze played the djembe drums, shouting and echoing through the space. No, the show didn't stop because there was no light. We lit candles and circled around our own incandescence. There were no devices to capture this once-in-a-lifetime experience. We all arrived in the moment, each holding a bit of air on our tongues. There were no one-man shows because the show did not exist without the listener. There was a sense of wonder and gratitude, an acknowledgement amongst each other, and a feeling of pure luck that we all got to experience this moment together, knowing it would never happen again. Before I was fully formed as poet, when I was some little embryo trying to stretch its arms into flesh, before I really knew how to write a song, before I was called performer, these places gave me space, gave me life jacket, family, purpose, gave me home. But inevitably, eventually, homes fall into disrepair, and new children come around, still smelling sweet and innocent, and they don't recognize you or this space. Not because they can't see, but because it's different. It's somehow shifted. Context is missing. Not a thread left to prove its existence. No dust except for what's left in my mind, and faded pages of first poems, accidental brilliance and cliche phrases scattered like breadcrumbs for my mind to trace back through.